Love can't help but move. And if you truly know that you are loved, that pushes you further to want to do something about it.
The call to mission was fire, was joy, was excitement. I knew I had a passion for working with college students. I felt very called to remind them of their dignity and call them into deeper union with the Lord Himself. I didn't want to do anything else.
I was a little hesitant at first, like the thought of what it would demand of my life, because it is something that I know is necessary. I know how difficult it can be, but also just like how life-giving it can be to be able to serve, to give to the students, to the church.
The missionary gets to be a light who comes right into that darkness to say, hey, you know what, there's a lot more to the story. There's a lot of darkness, but there's actually a light that shines in the darkness that can't be overcome. And I've come to know that light, and I want to bring that light to you so you can come out of the darkness and into the life, the truth, the gift of what it is to actually live.
I came into college not really knowing what I wanted to do with my life, not knowing how I needed Jesus in my life. I just knew I needed Him. I didn't know how that meant. And it was through the missionaries that showed me just how joyful it was to live a life for God. There was just so many things that were good, and I saw that it was good, and I wanted to be part of something good.
The Brew City Catholic Missionary Project is sending young adults out to meet students on campus, meet them where they're at, get to know them, give that invitation to truly dive into who they are in relation to Christ Jesus.
Mankind is made for community. Again, it's not just like preaching at them and like kind of like leaving off. It's like, no, we want to walk with them, praying with them, living lives with the students. This goal of going towards Christ is not one that's supposed to be made alone. It's supposed to be made with others.
As life gets busier and busier, and as culture kind of fragments and the world divides, the questions of the gospel and the labors of the gospel are going to become ever more important. In Milwaukee, Brew City Catholic has been this tremendous engagement with the gospel as we seek to ask the question, what's my life for? And to bring that set of answers that we find in our own hearts into other people's hearts. Like, what's my life for? What's your life for? What are we doing here? What's the point?
You need other people in your life that are going to challenge you to remember like the mission. Remember the mission of life, which is to go together to heaven.
We need people to be countercultural, and I think the missionaries are just that, where we share in this blessed life together.
The Brew City Catholic Missionary Project really helped to form me and my identity as daughter and as a sister to my teammates.
I've just come to like understand more who I am, not rooting my identity in being a missionary, but rooting my identity as a son of God.
Our vocation is love. Not only to love, but to be loved. Being a missionary has shown me that I am beloved. And not only that, that I'm called to let others know that as well.